Yo, what is up guys, Mr. Keys here. So in today's video, I will be discussing about my overall feelings of, how I feel about the game currently right now for Honkai Sorrow. Not to say that I'm going to be dropping the game, just wanted to discuss about how I feel about the game currently. I did make a video back of the future of Star Rail, I made that video, but that was kind of just nitpicking problems and all that stuff, right? But this video is just more the fact of how I feel of the current state of the game. I know that Fugue is out, so by the time you're watching this video, it'll be Christmas Day, and I hope that you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hopefully the holidays have been going well for you and you've been having time to relax and take a break and just enjoy spending time with your family, friends, doing some cool things and whatnot. And hopefully if you could be pulling for Fugue, your pulls go well. You get her early, get her signature, call it a day, throw on the wrapper of the Blue Hill team, maybe Firefly team if you want. But I did make a whole video about, how Fugue is a skip and, she's not really valuable for me, unfortunately, because I have Firefly, so I don't have Blue Hill or wrapper. But to people that have those characters, I wish you luck on your pulls. And yeah. So what do I mean about the fact of there's no content in this game, there's no hype value, it's a dead game, blah, 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 blah. Just overall just addressing my feelings about the game. So meaning of that, comparing to this year to last year, because this year has been mostly just the fact of addressing issues and problems that have been in the game, like, oh, there's no direct buffs to characters, or there's indirect buffs, like adding new harmony units and giving supports. And that's a way to fix it for the older characters, and HP inflation, and that's being a problem with the new MOCs and new content, how it's getting harder. And like the only way they can make it harder is by increasing the HP on enemies and not giving us new mechanics. Like there's all these issues and problems that have been happening. Comparing that to last year, there wasn't really much of that. I get that the fact that, the game was what, 1.6 to 2.0, and we're at 2.7 to 3.0 pretty soon, but like there wasn't many stuff going on. So I think that's one of the things, right? And another thing I could say for me is that of like the knowledge and the information that I know now compared to last year is substantially different in terms of like upcoming characters, leaks, new info drop stuff, right? Knowing of having quick access to the characters that are upcoming too. It really is a difference between last year to this year. So like it kind of also drops my hype value down, but I feel like it shouldn't, because I get to test them out. I get to see how they work. I can make videos on it and, update you guys, inform you guys about certain characters and what is to come. So, it keeps me on my toes and keeps me engaged and what is to come and happen for this game, because I love talking about it. But then it's like, it was very different for how it was for me last year compared to this year. It's just like, I don't see myself having fun in this game as I once did. Yes, Pure Fiction just did get updated, get revamped. Yes, we have a new grid system. Yes, you're watching that right now on the screen of me playing the new Pure Fiction. So, I was gonna make a video on it, but we'll just use it as B-roll, because I have no point in even making a video on it unless I was one of those people that was gonna milk every single little piece of content out of Star Rail. But that's not how I go. I prefer to pick and choose what I want to talk about, and if I have a passion for it, if I really want to discuss about it, I will make a video on it. Like, a prior one thing about Aglaea. Oh my god, Aglaea's my favorite character, so I will make a video about it. I just really had this on my mind for like the past month. Like ever since Sunday drop and then pulling him, I just don't have a use for him, because the fact that last year, Pulver made videos about her, I used her a lot, and then she got more of a usage value later on because of break. So it's the same thing with Sunday, he doesn't have much of a usage value. So like I pulled him, I slapped him on my Jin Liu team, and then I was like, you know what, that's it. I just left him there, waiting until I get aglaea, if I even am gonna pull for her now, because of the fact that she got nerfed in V3. I'm hoping that they don't nerf her again in V5, but if they do, then I might not even pull for her. I might just be skipping, Fugue, Herder, and aglaea, and save for 3.1 and 3.2 characters, because 3.2 characters will be Annie characters. Restorers, they did teaser during the Game Awards. That's gonna be the Annie character. They did say they were Akron last year for the Game Awards, where it did win Mobile Game of the Year, and Akron was teased for Pentagon, and she was the Annie character for 2.1. So the hype for me was there, because I was able to correlate between Akron and Raiden May, and I was like, oh my god, this is actually our Star Wars Raiden May, and her name is actually Raiden Bosamori May. So it's like, oh my god, it was like the hype value was there. But this year, the Flame Chasers, right? That's the whole thing for in 4 years. It's Greek mythology. It's gonna be the Flame Chasers. They're taking something from that happened in HI3 already. Now they're putting it into Star Rail, but we don't know when it takes place. So it has a connection there in some shape or way, but it's like, if HI3 players know what it's about, regular Star Rail players don't know anything because they're like, oh, well, I gotta go play HI3 and I gotta, learn about that. And like, and people just get really upset about it for no reason, which is like, oh, why are they trying to revive a dead game? And basically this is like HI4 or whatever you want to call it. Like, this is what Star Rail is now, HI4. And it's like, bro, what? It's like, it's weird, but I try not to really look at those things. But like, I'm hoping that in 4 years, the new patch of 3.0, I'm hoping that it gets me hyped. The live stream gets me hyped like it did for Pentaconi for 2.0. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do for it. And I'm just hoping that the story is what's gonna really pull me back in, like, for the hype. And then the characters that they show, that's another thing. And then we'll get more info drop about them, and then I will be talking about them. Like, it's gonna start back up again, which I'm okay with because obviously we're in a downtime period, holiday season, not much going on. People are taking breaks, doing other things IRL that actually matter. And I know I'm gonna get to this phase I'm in now where I'm just not enjoying it right now, but in 4 years we'll get me back, hopefully. And I'm sorry this was like a rant video. I'm sorry for that. I usually don't try to do these things because I know how people are these days, unfortunately, with their attention spans, and they want certain things to come out in terms of video format. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I was really trying to figure out where I wanted to post for a video, but this is all I got. And just waiting until January, honestly, because I can't make anything about Fugue unless I pull for her and then make a video about it, but that's it. And then I can't really do that because I'm not pulling for her, so just waiting for 3.0. I know most of us are, so I can't really do anything. This has been kind of dry. I've been playing like ZZ, Miyabi dropped, did some summons. I was gonna make a video on it, but I told myself no. I've been having fun with Miyabi. Man, I have her to M3 now. It's like kind of like a regret, but I'll pull her M6 on her rerun. But it won't be like an Acheron situation where I just deep dive in M6, S5, or W5, which is the Wenjin, the weapon for them in ZZZ. But I'm seeing for the game what it is, and I'm actually enjoying it. I'm playing other games, not just Star Rail, but mostly just been gacha games. So unfortunately, we'll try some other things though. Just want to know what you guys think about the game overall for Star Rail. Are you hyped for it in 4 years? Are you not hyped for it in 4 years? Are you kind of in the same situation I am where the game just feels dry and it's dead and there's not much to do because you kind of cleared everything in the game for the most part, but you can't seem to figure out what you want to do next in the game because you're kind of just logging in, doing your dailies, and that's it. So yeah, that's what I've been doing for this game. And then if you want to keep the discussion going besides the YouTube comments and you want to join the Discord and talk in there, then definitely join it. It's on screen and down in the description below, discord.gg/expresstrain. Anyone is welcome to join. We would love to have you. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna go figure out what I'm gonna go do for the rest of my time off, and hopefully have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hopefully your Fugue pools go well, and hopefully you get her early with her signature as well, and enjoy using her. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, as always, love anime, stay motivated, and live life. My name is Jay, or known as Mr. Keys. Catch you in the next video. Hopefully soon, then later. Peace.